Hey everybody, Paranormal Video Gamer here. So here are my thoughts on the news that PlayStation is raising their PlayStation Plus subscription service. I've been saying this for a while. On Facebook, on X, on Instagram. I think I deleted the two from X and Instagram where they got removed, something like that. But definitely on Facebook, pretty sure you can find it by doing a search on a lot of the PlayStation groups. It doesn't make any sense, at least for me, to buy into the PlayStation Premium and Extra edition of PlayStation, because I think you're way overpaying for those benefits. Because basically you're streaming games, you don't own them, but you're streaming them, and you're allowed to play whatever game you want, kind of like the way Xbox is kind of set up, where you can, day one, you can pretty much play the game. But it's not really day one, because you don't get those games until usually like 6 months, 8 months later, they finally put it on the service. But anyway, to me, it doesn't make any sense. I've been a gamer a long time, and for the past 5 years, I have been every single time just getting Essential. So I get my subscription, it's Essential. I get it for the full year. I can play games online, I can chill, I get a couple games every month. Some of the games are great, some of them not so much, and they're in my collection, and I know that eventually those are probably going to go away because they're licensed while you have the service. So I play them on occasion. I don't play them very often, but the games that have been on the service have been really bangers. A lot of them have been great. There have been a few that kind of sucked, and a couple of them actually got removed and their services terminated. So you get a game to play, and you can't play it because the server is dead. For example, Drawn Together is one of those that I got on the service when I subscribed, and you can't play it whatsoever. It is completely a dead game, which kind of sucks because I actually liked that game when it first came out. But for them raising the prices, personally, I can't justify that. And they can claim market condition all they want. They can claim this, they can claim that. I'm telling you, the reason that they raised prices is because how many people are buying the Extra and Premium editions. Not for people that bought the Essential. If you buy the Essential for a full year, and everybody does this, everybody just buy the Essential. I understand it looks pretty, and it seems like it's a great value for, whatever the amount is. I think that it went up to $132, for a full year's worth of service. And I understand it looks great, and it seems like it's great on paper. And you might enjoy it. But the more you pay into the Extra and Premium editions, they're going to keep raising the prices. The reason for this is because they have to pay a percentage, probably, to the company that agrees to let them license the game to you, the consumer. So when the game company wants extra money, they say, hey, Sony, you want to keep our game on your service, you got to pay us a little extra money. Sony has to give a little extra money, which means they have to raise their prices. But if you keep it on Essential and you don't worry about those games whatsoever, what's going to happen is Sony's going to realize, oh crap, no one's going after our Extra, no one's going after our Premium, we've got a problem. Then they're going to start lowering the price. Why? Because they're going to try to entice people to buy the Premium and Extra tiers. If you just get Essential, you won't have to worry about you paying an extra $50, $60, $80 extra a year, when you can just enjoy your games, enjoy your collection, and enjoy just being able to collect different games. You're saving yourself a little bit of money. until PlayStation realizes their mistake. And Sony's going to realize very quickly that they've made a mistake. They're going to see how it affects their business portfolio. They're going to be like, wait a minute, okay. How many subscribers have we lost in the last 24 hours? 150,000? Oof. Okay. Panic mode. What are we going to do? Somebody in the back yells out, "We should lower the prices!" Good idea, Johnson. Let's lower the price by about $20. Then they're going to see small uptick on extra. Then someone will say, "We need to lower them more." Good idea. Let's do an extra $50 a year. And that's why Essential makes more sense than Extra and Premium. You get what I'm saying? If you keep doing it, they're going to keep doing it. And that's because they think that you think it's value there. If you look at the games lists, and I've looked at the games list a lot, there's no value there. Almost all their games, you can buy physical editions cheaper than what you pay on the actual service. Now, there are a couple games that are a higher quality and are more expensive. But if you buy a physical edition, you get to keep that game forever because it's yours. And they can't take that away from you because you have a physical copy of a game that they're charging you a hell of a lot more money for. Just my thoughts. Thanks for watching.